Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle.
One box could leave you messed up and fractured. Lock these uppercuts, they may leave you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge things. See you talking to the game, couldn't be talking to me. I got enough to beat and more soldiers to bury. You know we just clicked in and made you realize this game is twice as hard. You see that with your own eyes. You're on the way to choose your type of life cause you gotta. I tell you from now, which fighter will be the hotter. I don't think you want this one. Just practice, just challenge me when you're ready with your tactics. High punch, the spin kicks, watch your back split. I see you in the air when I make you back flip. Get it on down. Select to make your first pick. Get it on down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
All right, right back at it, because what else would we do? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is DSP News, the unreliable ones. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the newsroom and welcome to the Galtopia News Network, your unreliable source for DSP News. This is the Snort Report, brought to you by SnortBucks Coffee Company, the best beverage company. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. And let's see, we got two videos to kind of round out our situation and whatnot. I don't know if this is going to be a morning or an evening video, but either which way, hopefully your day went well or your day is going to go well. So that's all I can extend to you guys for right now. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be two videos that will make up our broadcast, both brought to us by Burnell. Well, brought to us by Burnell, DSP. First video, Platinum Vest is banned indefinitely. No waifus. Hulk Hogan is better in 236 vest streak. This was published on August 14th of 2020, the second and last video to round out our broadcast. Also brought to us by SnortBucks DSP. Excuse me. Street Fighter Salty Revolution. Taxes are no longer a problem, and no love for vests. This was published on August 15th, 2020, our current year of gout. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, you guys know where we're about to go with this now. Welcome to my TED Talk / chewing the fat with GTG. So let's see, the Platinum Vest being banned indefinitely. We shouldn't be surprised by this, given the last broadcast where he had said that he was going to remove the vest polls because he was tired of people only choosing the Platinum Vest and nothing else. Kind of lays weight to the situation that's come about. Let's be honest. He was tired of people making fun of him, saying, well, I've been definitely saying that he looks like Mr. Potato Head wrapped up in aluminum foil. He's been tired of people making him wear the damn thing because, one, it's heavy. And yes, if you've seen Phil's frame, I'm sure it is heavy. And it's really hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? It generates a lot of heat and it's uncomfortable for him. I'm not surprised that he bitched about it. But the third notch in that belt, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that he didn't buy that vest. That was a vest that was purchased by one of his fans. And the fact that that vest right there takes priority over the three vests that he paid for is probably pissing him off, if I had to guess. Or 3 or 4 vests. Because he bought the blue one, he bought the red one, and then he always had the beige one. And what's the other one? Platinum, the dark blue, I think it is, red, and the tan. I think there's another vest in there somewhere. I think there's 5 in all. I think there's 5. But I think he's upset because that was bought by somebody else, and yet that one has the most votes over the ones that he's paid for. Phil's petty like that, so it is what it is. Let's see, no waifus. Hulk Hogan is better. If he's okay with drooling over a sweaty, oiled up person, then that's fine. I mean, you know, whatever it is. Best luck to him. I don't know. I guess he doesn't like women, or he doesn't like attractive women. I don't know. And let's see, 236 vest streak. Yet again, we're just hobbling to 250. It is what it is. At this particular time, my Vestige 3.0 hasn't gone up yet, but it should go up. Should go up relatively soon and whatnot. Like I said, thank you to the people here at GTG Network of Productions who have really been pushing these out, because yet again, I'm trying to catch up. So this is kind of being taken as the priority, at least for the time being. Hopefully, maybe another week or so, those will come out and whatnot. It's only 4 videos. So we'll all get a great laugh off of it, and then we'll be right back to this, and then all the other future plans that I have. So it is in the story on that. As it pertains to Street Fighter Salty Revolution, we'll have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? You got Jose, you have Goji Tanks, you have Evil AJ. I can't remember who that Bison player was. There was a Bison player in there that was a real savage there for a minute. Who could say? I'm just waiting to see who the new competitor is. Or new, not competitor, but the new contender. There we go. I'm just waiting to see who the new contender is, and hopefully some of our favorites come back. Taxes are no longer a problem. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not, or they shouldn't be. Between having between $135,000 to $140,000 in credit card debt being dismissed through his bankruptcy, and gaining almost $25,000 from the vest streak, yeah, I would assume taxes aren't a problem. But we'll see, because there's always a semantic somewhere in that. And let's see, no love for the vest. He's getting tired of it. He would, I think, honestly, if he could get people to pay him just to exist, and it be as consistent as it is, or even beyond that, he would. That's what the whole, what's the word I'm looking for? Tip's goal always was. It was just paying him to exist. But now they have the vest, and people are willing to fight for that, and at least so it seems, and are willing to contribute to that. And I think it pisses him off because he's tired of putting on the vest because we're all laughing at him about it. If no one said anything about it, he wouldn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's slowly but surely picking at his ego. But at the same time, he can't give it up. He needs the money. He needs the money. He can't afford to give it up. And that's what happens when you're a broke bitch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the broadcast at hand. It should be funny. And we'll go ahead and we'll make of it what we will. And I'll go ahead and get things started for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Snort Report, and this is DSP News. Always late, never breaking. Unreliable coverage that you can't count on. Oh yes, a GTG, Networking Productions. You guys all know the slogan. I don't smell no bacon cooking. Well, we're about to get into that right now, ladies and gentlemen. And it's time. And it's time to watch me work. Also, do not forget about that butter pecan flavor coffee right now from SnortBucks. Shit's godlike. I'm telling you, you guys are missing out. And like I said, it's buy one, get one this week. Don't pass up on it. It's delicious. Here we go.
Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Gotta play the game.
Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One box could leave you messed up and fractured. Lock these uppercuts, they may leave you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle.
One box could leave you messed up and fractured. Lock these uppercuts, they may
What you
leave you
maybe
captured.
see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Alright, that's... sounds good to me. You, Rick, tip me $1.30 says, does Jasper eat your sauce? No, he would not eat pasta
Whoa.
sauce.
I mean, theoretically, Catherine doesn't eat his sauce, so why would I expect Jasper to do it? Anyway, that's probably not the sauce we're talking about, though. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the first video that will make us. We're here with the first video that'll make up our broadcast, brought to us by Burnell, DSP. Platinum vest is banned indefinitely. No waifus. Hulk Hogan is better. In 236 vest streak. This was published on August 14th of 2020, our current year of gout. Let's get it.
Cats do not want to eat pasta sauce. Cats want to eat
Penne.
fish, chicken, beef, meat, you know, that kind of stuff. He does like ice. If we take a piece of ice out of the fridge or whatever, he'll lick it. He thinks it's cool, it's different. But that's about it. Everything else he'll stay away from. He's not too interested in anything else. All aboard. Give me a
It sounds like you, to be
$1.30.
honest.
Did you pull The Godfather yet? Well, here we go again. I can tell you right now, since he's saying pull and The Godfather, it's a reference to a pro wrestler. Here we go again. And more than likely, this is trying to reference a stupid WWE mobile game, another stupid detractor meme. So rather than even waste time with this, I'm just going to ban this guy. And then we don't have to worry about the stupid nonsense all night. We can just enjoy some
Actually,
nice
quick,
fire.
I guess you can kind of take this as a plug, but I'm also going to derail the report for just a second. For any of you guys who follow any of the wrestling content I've been going over lately, we just spoke about Triple H and where he would be without marrying into the McMahon family, and also I had mentioned a little bit about how Triple H had his beef with The Rock, and that shit was kind of personal. And even though now they're older, they're kind of friends and everything and all that bullshit now. But back in the day, though, that shit was kind of out of hand. It was kind of ridiculous. It was kind of petty. Interestingly enough, Jim Cornette has put out it was only like a day or two after my initial video went out talking about it. Someone had actually asked the question through the Cornette drive-thru, actually going over some of the situation. So I actually looked into it a little further. I don't know if it'll be this Sunday coming up or the following Sunday whenever this comes out, but I will end up going over that so we can kind of delve into that situation a little bit more. Because for any of you guys who know or didn't know, it was very shitty, the grudges that Triple H and Shawn Michaels had against people, especially people who were coming up through the business, who never were offensive to them, who never tried to step on their toes or anything like that, and just wanted to squash people just to do it. Shane Douglas talks about that a lot in some of his shoot interviews. So that's something to keep in mind for any of you guys who care. So look out for that on Sunday. Shameless plug. Well, actually, if I actually said the name of the show, then it'd be a shameless plug. It's Getting Over versus Being Put Over. There's a playlist for it as well. Actually, there's two. But, yeah, it's on Sundays.
Fucking idiot. Some people just want to be annoying, and I'm just going to brush it off tonight and be like, I'm not going to let this guy annoy me. I'm just going to fucking continue on. What an idiot.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Until he can actually prove that it's not him, he's stuck. And he knows it. He knows it's not going to go away until he can prove that it's not him. And I don't think he's going to be able to. I think he'll just end up I don't know if he'll delete the account. I would think he might as well, but who could say? I think he's put too much money. He's put damn near almost $50,000 into that account. And for virtual nothing. He's not going to delete his account. He's had it for too many years. He's put too much money in it. He's just mad that he doesn't get his recognition, which is all that WWE Champions is, ladies and gentlemen. Just like WWE Supercard before it. It's all about recognition. And this idiot right here was so stuck up his own ass that he couldn't pick a different name that has no association with Phil Burnell, DSP, Darkside Phil, Dark Geppetto. He had to pick something that was him. You know what I'm saying? That's why the account was called They Call Me DSP. Who else would go around with that dumb shit and do that? And throw all that money into it? He can't even answer that question. He said, oh, someone trolling. Who the fuck's going to troll with $50,000? Who the fuck is going to do that? Think about it. He'll never be able to beat that. So he might as well just come out and admit it. You've lost. If you're listening, Phil, you've lost. You might as well just come out and admit it. It is what it is. You can still play it. You're still going to get clowned for it. Eventually it's going to come back and bite you in the ass eventually. Someone in the IRS or the government somewhere is going to eventually pick up on it. But you've lost. You might as well just accept it.
not played any major mobile game in over 2 years. Okay? Truth, right now, I have not played any mobile game in any major way in over 2 years, including this fucking WWE game that these idiots keep bringing up.
Any major way? What the fuck does that mean? Either you've played it or you haven't. In a major way? Oh, you mean feeding your gambling addiction? Stop. You want to give us partial lies now. You want to give us half-truths, if you will. Man, take that shit to the divorce court.
Alright, folks, Funny Mirrors tipped me $1, so have Kat and I had a chance to attend local theaters and poetry events? No. Number one, everything is closed for COVID. Number two, we've always been, in a situation where we don't have a lot of time, to do much. I have to work my ass off. And on our one day out, no, we don't attend theater or anything like that.
Elon just cheered and said, how long is the Platinum Vest and Band World for? As long as I feel like it. I know this fucking vest looks stupid. I don't care. If people like it, they like it. And if people are going to be supportive, people
And
are
see,
gonna
eventually it ended up chapping his ass, though. Eventually it ended up chapping his ass. Because here's the thing about Phil Burnell. The man, and I use that term loosely, he's very small. He's a very small individual. He's never been able to handle criticism. He's never been able to handle negative feedback. He's never really been able to handle feedback. With that being said, he'll try to put the spin on everything. Oh, people make fun of this. I don't care. You guys are being positive. You guys are supporting it. People are being positive, giving him money, and supporting that platinum vest. The thing is that vest has become a hindrance to him because he's watching all the memes on Detractor Twitter and on Kiwi Farms, maybe Reddit if he's really going that far, and he's seeing how people are clowning him, and he can't live with it. He legit can't live with it. It's starting to really get on his fucking nerves. It really is. And yet again, as I've said before, ladies and gentlemen, he is the type of individual, despite his greed, and don't get me wrong, his greed is massively strong. He will put his ego before money. I know that seems hard to believe, but he will. He's done it before. It's the reason why he sits there and bitches and complains about how he can't get sponsorships despite the fact that he has sponsorships. It's one of the same reasons why he gets mad that we call him shills because he calls other people shills, but yet he is a shill. And he'll shill for whoever it is that'll cut him a check. He may lie to the cult and say that he won't, but in actuality he will. He's a whore. And I'm not saying that people who shill or people who get endorsements or sponsorships are whores. I'm saying he's a whore. He'll tell you one thing and do another. That's the type of person he is. The type of person he's always been. I don't know if that was instilled to him by his parents or just life experiences or what, but that's what he is. And he'll never be able to escape that.
for it. You know what I'm saying?
Lights were sold. Just did 110 cheer to become the top cheer of the night. So would it be too much to ask to stop this playthrough and start Elder Scrolls Oblivion? Yes, it would definitely be too much to ask. It would be way too much to ask. How dare you? You do realize it's a viewer's choice playthrough. I can't stop it, right? Like, even if I wanted to, I would still keep going because I'm committed to playing this game. I will say this though. At this point, with 2 viewer's choice playthroughs being long RPGs, the next time we do viewer's choice, which likely won't even be until next year at this point, will not have an RPG as eligible. We can't have 2 RPGs that take 3-4 months to beat.
He'll say that now, but in a few months, once they hit that goal, he'll play whatever they pick. Essentially, they'll play it unless he manipulates the polls again. So don't. It's August. Don't take anything he has to say to any type of consideration 4 to 5 to 6 months from now. This asshole won't even remember it in that amount of time.
This is ridiculous. At this point, we're not going to do that next time.
It's your boy Note, just to be $30.
$30, thank you. And that gets us all the way up to $61 in tips already, and we just started. So thank you for the support, everyone, tonight. Really appreciate that. It's your boy Note says, I'm super new to the platform. What is a vest streak? It's something unique to my stream. I have a tips goal every night. If we hit the tips goal, I put on a vest in celebration. I have 5 different colors of vest that the viewers can choose from. Where did this come about and how? I don't know. I had nothing to do with me. My viewers came up with this idea back in February. We started doing it weekly in March, and next thing you know, every stream now I've had a crazy streak where every stream I hit the tips goal, and I put on a vest in celebration to say thanks to the viewers. It's really weird and really silly.
How stupid does all that sound? Like, think about it. How stupid does that sound? But then when you look at this clown right here, it all kind of makes sense. It legit does. It all makes sense. It makes sense that a bunch of wheelchair symbols would go to the biggest of wheelchair symbols and have him play dress up. He's desperate for money. They're desperate for entertainment. It's a hand and glove type relationship, ladies and gentlemen, or a hoof and glove type relationship, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, it's been amazing. It's been super positive, and obviously it's helped me out a lot. So we keep going. That's what the vest streak is.
Except for the platinum vest is banned, though. Semantics.
Now, a symbol of all of us who never give up, who basically say no matter what gets thrown against us in life, we're going to persevere through it. We're going to say fuck you to the haters, and we're going to be successful no matter what. That's what this has become. That every day now, it's another win against those shitheads.
Well, Golden Nobles, that is correct.
That was one of the dumbest speeches he ever made. Jesus Christ. And the fact that he actually believed it too, and he thought that was going to actually rally people around him, which it may have, it was still one of the dumbest things he had ever said. Absolutely. The dumbest thing he's ever said. And which just goes to show how desperate he is to have something in his life succeed. That right there should be another way we look at this too, is that he's so desperate to have something he can say that's successful, that is succeeding, that we're resorting to that.
A lot of people to choose from 4 vests right now if I hit the tips goal tonight, because I have a silver vest that I call the platinum vest, and people just kept asking for it for like a week straight, and I'm tired of wearing it, so I'm wearing something different now. So much. Melody Zelda did a 100-bit cheer and says, Manuela, your favorite character, Aphil, wink wink, nudge nudge. No. She's, just think about the character. She's an older woman who's a drunk, who's a slob, who's basically over-sexualized and has her boobs hanging out. It's like a very stereotypical character that they're trying to portray. I don't like that kind of character at all, okay? I just don't. It doesn't matter about even my life situation now. I never liked that kind of writing. I think it's a shitty stereotypical character.
Well, she's a MILF with a drinking problem, and you're an old man with a drinking problem. Theoretically, that's a hand-in-glove type situation, if you ask me. I mean, granted, though, she's way out of your league, even if she does drink too much. But that is what that is. What's the difference? I don't get it. That's kind of... Matter of fact, isn't that bashing, Phil? You're going to bash someone who has a problem? You have problems, too. I mean, we all have problems, but you have a problem that's identical to hers. Under reasonable circumstances, you should be able to relate to her struggle. Oh, well. Yeah, she's way out of his league. He's not, but she's definitely way out of his league. Actually, who was it that Hulk Hogan? Whose wife was it that Hulk Hogan was banging there? Was that Bubba the Love Sponge? I think that's that video that got circulated by Gawker. Not Gawker. Maybe it was Gawker. I don't know. And then they got sued and shit, and Hogan won. Oh well. That's what happens when you record your friend having sex with your wife. Sometimes things happen.
So Wings, what? Yes, Wings of Redemption. That's who she is. When I think the streamer Wings of Redemption, the first character in Fire Emblem Three Houses that comes to mind is Manuela for me. Absolutely. What? How did you even say that?
It's funny too, because one minute he's like, "Oh, you guys shouldn't go over there and talk about me on other people's streams because that's disrespectful." And I'm in my full rights. I'm sorry that I could ban you here, but he can sit there and take shots at Wings, and it's no big deal. But then other days he'll be like, "Man, you shouldn't take shots at Wings. That's not funny. I wouldn't like it if people went over there and did that to me over there on his stream. You guys need to stop." Fucking hypocrite. He's a fucking hypocrite. Really is.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick. Chief Seattle did a 50-bit cheer tonight and says, I saw a clip of you saying that I love Hulk Hogan's dick. That was clearly taken out of context. Do you remember the context behind why you said it? Just curious. Yeah, because Hulk Hogan has a ginormous schlong. It's just like hugely massive. And he swings that shit around and you gotta admire the girth. What do you think?
Elon just cheered and said, if we double the tips goal and pick vest swap, can we do the platinum? I think it's a good compromise for the fans. Sure, if we hit the tips goal tonight, and I put on a vest, and then we double the tips goal tonight, I'll put on the platinum vest. That's insane, it's not gonna happen, but sure, why not, Elon Just? Why not? Silly. Was I to get them to notice that they're big? Do you not see that they shove them in your fucking faces the moment she's introduced as a character, and it's meant to be her character that she's over-sexualized? I mean, come on now, guys. Let's not be ridiculous. Let's be realistic here. We're not blind. Yes, I'm not playing the game with my eyes fucking closed. It's impossible to not see them. Holy shit. Okay.
My wife left me.
Spartan King just cheers. Is it worth paying for PS Plus just to play Fall Guys? I don't know. Only Ice Coffee Cheers said it's always funny seeing the people who post nasty shit in your chat are the ones on fresh accounts with the 1 to 2 day follow age. Of course. Of course. This is nothing new. We've all been here, done that. We all know what's going on. It's your boy Note just sent me another $17. With that tip, we've now hit the tips goal for tonight. So thank you guys very much. And now you guys are going to get to choose a vest between the beige, the blue, the red, and the gray. I know we have a couple mods on here tonight. If someone could please set up the poll, I would appreciate that. And ladies and gentlemen, it's official. We have hit vest streak 236, if you can freaking believe it. Thank you guys for almost 5 straight months of craziness. Pretty awesome, right?
The thing is, it's his stream and he ain't doing shit. Why don't he set up his own poll? Jesus Christ, what a lazy fuck. Secondly, someone else had to come up with the stipulation that, hey, if we give you, can we make the tier 2 vest goal, you actually doing a vest swap, and then we can get the platinum vest. Oh yeah, sure, whatever, you guys won't do it, but sure. They're this desperate to give this guy money, and yet he still figures out a way to fuck it all up. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. All for this frail little ego, because he can't do jack shit else with his life, right? And he's stuck e-begging. That's literally what he is. He's a beggar. It's all he's ever been. That's all he ever will be. Once he fucked up YouTube for himself, because remember, he botched YouTube for himself way before Adpocalypse and the detractors, which is also a fair argument, by the way. Ever since then, he's literally knocked himself into the dirt, and he's been resorted to begging ever since. Even though he's been accepting crowdfunding, if you will, since 2009. People have been sending him donations through his PayPal since 2009, when he had a job. Some of that money has been implied on how he was able to get his condo in Connecticut. So basically, since he's been living with mommy, that people have been giving him money since he's been on YouTube. Keep that in mind. It's not like he just started e-begging 4 or 5 years ago. Nah, he's been begging for contributions for a while. Well over a decade.
Will be going up shortly, I'm assuming. If not, I'll try to set it up myself. But I think a mod's probably setting it up right now. Alright. That's right, no platinum. Platinum should not be an option. Please tell me it's not. Good, it's not. Good. Okay.
Wow.
Alright, and the vest winner is Gray. The second time today.
Okay, that's the fifth one. It's Gray. So it's blue, red, the original, Gray, and then platinum. Like I said, stop giving this asshole money. Stop giving him money, or sweat him till the end of the fucking stream, and then watch how quickly his tune changes. Do not sit there and keep supporting this asshole if he's not going to do what you want. He wants your money. He has to give you something of equal value. Him putting on a vest is certainly not equal value, but whatever. Get whatever you can get, I suppose.
I'll be wearing gray. Iran. Look at that. So it's funny, when the platinum's not in the running, I seem to wear different vests that I barely ever wear. Cool. And by the way, I appreciate.
Like, he gives a shit about any of that. He doesn't care that he's putting on another vest, as long as he doesn't have to put that one on, because that's what people are targeting, or that's what people are really making fun of.
Gray, because it's the lightest vest, and therefore I don't overheat in the office. Thank you for that, guys.
That and personal comfort. And is him doing this for a living, e-begging off of his fucking love seat, not enough comfort? If you really think about it, how much more comfortable should he be? How much more leeway does he really believe, or does anybody believe, honestly, he's deserving of? He does nothing. He provides nothing. Oh well.
Alright. Vest achieved, and I think I'm gonna blow some bubbles just for the hell of it, just because I can. How about that?
Don't want to put on a platinum vest, but because he's afraid he's going to get, because he's tired of being made fun of. But yet he would rather blow bubbles, and he thinks that's any less autistic? Whatever. Remember, grown man, no kids, doesn't talk to any family members or any nieces, younger niece or nephews or anything like that. Keep that in mind. But feels the need to blow bubbles to an audience that he says that he's not a children's entertainer and there are no kids in his audience. Keep all that in mind.
How about that? Woo! Okay. Only Iced Coffee just cheered, because I can honestly see the vest streak continuing to 365. If you only streamed once per day, it would be like an entire year of overwhelming positive support. Yeah, so I mean, this is pretty crazy. Once we hit vest streak 250, and we do that celebration, that's going to be 5 effing months. That's March, April, May, June, and July. 5 straight months, where the whole month, basically, I hit the tips goal, which is crazy. I can't imagine.
So this
how long
guy's
this is
legit making $5,000 extra each and every month off that vest. That's insane. That's insane. That's all it costs to play Mr. Dress Up Mr. Potato Head each and every month. It's $5,000. Holy shit.
Oh, but man, it's crazy. It's gone so long. Thank you guys so much for the support. So much this year. It's been amazing.
I lifted weights. That's different. I never lived the lifestyle of a bodybuilder, ate lean, and lots of protein, and you know what I mean? I never was like that. I worked out a lot. For about, I'd say about a year to a year and a half, I worked out quite a lot. But then I cut it all out.
Oh, looks like the mic's out. You might want to get on that, idiot.
Ha ha ha! Thanks for the money before you go. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into the second and last video to round out our broadcast. Oh boy, I have buggy Windows 8. I'll see you guys in just a second. Holy shit.
Fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you.
I want to say thanks to everyone who hung out with me. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. I don't know what happened with contributions tonight. They were like incredibly bad. Like, these are the slowest contributions on a stream I've done in probably 2 months. Like, no exaggeration. I have no idea why. We had a lot of fun. We was chill fun. We interacted. You guys got to pick games to play. Every other stream I did at Genesis Mini did good. This one did horribly. Does this mean that as a late night stream, it's not going to do good? I don't know. This sucks because I had another stream planned and maybe even another one coming up in the next week to week and a half. This kind of disheartens me. I don't know what happened. You guys, everyone seemed to have fun, right? I don't know.
This is how to play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
One can only hope. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the second and last video to round out our broadcast, brought to us by Burnell, DSP. Let's see, Street Fighter Salty Revolution, taxes are no longer a problem, and no love for the vest. This was published on August 15th, August 15th of 2020, our current year of gout. Here we go. Oh, God. Here comes that 4th place finish. Bask in his greasy glory.
What? No sure you can. What? Whoa, did you see that? It dropped my frame of animation. So I jumped in with roundhouse. I landed and should have been able to recover and block. The game erased the frame of animation. So when I should have been able to block, the game skipped it and
erased the frame of animation. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Anyway, any of you guys who may be new to Phil's bitching on this shit, it gets creative. More so than you would think.
Whole super heavy for no reason.
I can tell you, I can smell the saltiness.
Wow, 1 hit of the super. Wow, you beats the uppercut clean. Yeah, no energy to block it. Yeah, wow, that version game is absolutely terrible. He has no combos at all.
Oh, man. All right, guys, good night.
He has very good pacing though, and he was able to control the match. So it worked out either which way. It's not like Phil is a combo machine in himself.
Bring back plat to the dollar earnings to bring back the platinum vest is not fair. The Platinum Vest will be back into the rotation soon enough, but not tonight. And now I can't play because of Jose crashing the lobby, so... And there's Jose. He seriously won't stop following me to just try to ruin the streams. Such an idiot. And there's no way to block him in this game. Stupid as shit, isn't it? Well, since we have absolutely nothing else to do, I think I'll blow some bubbles. I'm bored waiting for this match to start.
Wow. But the funny thing is the fact that he would let one person ruin the entire stream, yet falls on his fault, and just shows just the lack of responsibility that he has as a streamer. At the end of the day, the streamer's there to entertain you, not the other way around. But whatever, semantics.
Why am I blowing bubbles? Because I can. There's nothing else to do. There you go.
Oh my god. Oh. This is painful to watch. It's the game, not my gameplay. The game sucks.
That's right, I'm not a children's entertainer. None of you watching are children.
Wow! What the fuck?
As you saw, as he was winning, or as he had the advantage, didn't have a complaint in the world. Everything was working his way. Literally swimming in his own grease. But the moment he catches a throw, tries to throw a wake-up super for God knows what reason, and completely botch that shit, now all the problems start. Now the game itself is cheating. The player is cheating. On top of the lag, on the drop frames, drop inputs, missing frames. Amazing. Literally grasping for anything and everything to keep his frail little ego in check. Or keep his frail little ego together, I should say.
What? I can't do anything. He got away with so many free throws where I should be able to do something, but because the connection is so bad, it
He only
drops
threw you
after time.
twice.
No way to break through it. That was terrible, dude. That was absolutely terrible game.
It was painful to watch. It certainly was painful.
Bullshit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come on, man! Are you serious? What the fuck? Oh, his punches came out. Why'd I get him not doing anything? Yeah, it's complete bullshit. He didn't earn any hits. This guy, I gotta leave
That's not
this
true.
room.
You can clearly hear him pressing buttons. Which is what Phil is always doing. He's always pressing a button. And that's the reason why he gets hit. Because he's always trying to get the counter hit. He's fucking an idiot. But I didn't do anything. You're not slick, dude. People can clearly hear you tapping the button. Jesus Christ.
Absolutely got awful. The only way I'll be able to beat him is if I cheat. Meaning if I pick characters, I can take advantage of that. But I'm doing everything right and outplaying him completely. And the game's just dropping my moves constantly.
I like how he said that the only way I can beat him is if I cheat. Just keep that in mind on what this man's mindset is. What this man's mindset is like. Just keep that in mind.
Hits are doing giant damage. It's fucking terrible players. It's just a really bad connection.
He quit the room, dude. He's so embarrassed he quit the fucking room. He's like, fuck this shit. God damn, that's bad.
What are you doing? What's he doing? He's crawling all over me. Look at this. He's all over me. Jasper's all over me tonight. Tiger. Are you a tiger? Jasper, you're a cat. A tabby cat. You're not a tiger. What are you doing? Tiger upper body. Stop rubbing my hands. He's rubbing... He's rubbing my hands as I'm sitting here. What are you doing? Jasper does a tiger... Would you do a tiger knee? No, you do a tabby knee. You do tabby knee. Flying furball kicks. Right, buddy?
I have a full life. I'm super busy with my cat.
Oh my god! How am I gonna get over there? This lag. Couldn't do anti-air. Can't do anti-air. It's too laggy to do it. Can't do it again. Wow, dude, this is ridiculous. Couldn't, oh my god, couldn't do the anti-air again.
Because he's probably not doing the right motion, because you can hear him forcing it. You can hear him forcing the motion over and over and over again. And if I had to guess, he's probably trying to shortcut it, and it's not working. On top of that, I'm surprised he doesn't negative edge more. It would help. I mean, granted, he would need timing, though, too, but something's better than nothing.
Look at this juggle. Look how dumb this is. No anti-air again! I did it again. When she jumped, I did it. It doesn't come out. It gave me a stupid short. The connection is so fucking bad. It's so bad, dude.
This guy constantly whining. Wah, wah. Shut the fuck up.
I couldn't block. Wow. My flip didn't. Wow, my flip didn't come out. That was a guaranteed win. I did an anti-air wake up flip. Nothing happened. He gets a 3-hit combo and wins. That is bullshit. And that's a case where he's doing very basic shit and gets away with it because the game sucks online.
I learned from my years.
Wait, so now they're cheating because he does basic shit. Because other people, I should say, are doing basic shit. Because they're not playing at a high tournament level. Now the computer is compensating the AI. The AI is compensating for them, and that's why they're scraping wins off him. It's always like this. It's always like this. If his worth ethic, if he put as much effort into just working to be a better person, a better content creator, as he does in him blaming the game, or blaming Street Fighter, I should say, he would be better off immensely. He would be immensely better overall. You know what I mean? He'd have a better quality of life if he actually tried. But he don't. But yet, he'll sit here and come up with every brain-dead excuse he can to justify some 20-plus-year-old game that he's never really been that great at anyway. For what? For some frail ego on a Friday night? Because you ain't got shit else to do? Yikes.
Street Fighter player, how to perform under pressure. I don't crack, even when there's 1,000 people watching, I'm not going to blow it.
Come out.
Yeah, when's the last time that happened? Oh, when he was bitching and complaining on how he got banned off Twitch.
I didn't even do that. What the fuck?
Give me some of the salt. Give me that salt.
My foot goes through his fucking body. I didn't do nothing. Bullshit. That's so ridiculous. He didn't earn it. He didn't earn anything. He got insanely lucky my moves wouldn't come out. This guy's pissing me off because he's using basic, cheap strategies that are like guaranteed to work in a laggy environment.
I love that. My snort sources informed me that guy was second place at Evo, or in Evo. That's hilarious.
Do anything impressive.
Whining, complaining.
And here's the thing. Since when has being impressive or doing anything impressive equated to a win? He just accused somebody of doing basic shit to beat him in the round before that, or in the match before that. Now, this guy beats him, I should say, and he's mad because, it wasn't anything impressive. Like he does anything impressive. This idiot can barely get a chicken wing out more often than not. He can barely do a hooligan properly, or certainly consistently, but he's talking about other people doing stuff that's impressive. Fuck out of here.
Vinrick, $2 million, says, how come you don't talk about taxes every stream anymore? Because there's really nothing to talk about in regards to taxes anymore. That issue is pretty much resolved. I can afford my taxes now. I'm just waiting for the stupid government to contact me about back taxes, put me on a payment plan, and that's it. Then it's all settled, so why would I talk about that for?
I thought you said you had to wait for the government to approve you for that payment plan. The same payment plan that he was already, the same payment plan that he was on previously, and then abandoned it. And then he believes that they'll put him, that he deserves to just be put on a second one. If not, and they just ask for all their money up front, he's fucked. He's kind of fucked. Like, so, I don't know if we should be swinging for the fences or should be snorting this loudly, given that his circumstances aren't very good and it's, at the end of the day, his fault.
Right! What? My fucking slide came out with mistiming. Can't block. Yeah, my slide came out mistimed after the Shoryuken because of the lag. See what I mean? I hate this. This guy is not good. This guy uses basic tactics to win online, and the lag makes it so I can't counter.
I see Goji tanks. I see Goji. So that's a thing. Maybe we'll get a match out of that. Unless Phil runs like a bitch.
Away with a million things that aren't safe. A million fucking things. It's not fun to play like that. It's just incredibly fucking frustrating.
Oh, you're gonna get salt, 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 salt. It's even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
Couldn't do it. I couldn't do a two-hit combo. What? I couldn't move. This is ludicrously bad. Again, no anti-air. I give up. I'm not playing this guy no more.
I saw him put that anti-air previously though, like 2 or 3 times he hit it, complaining that he couldn't hit it when he needed to hit it. On top of that, he's sitting there bitching and complaining about how he couldn't get a 2-hit combo off. Yet he got mad in the last 2 fights that they didn't do anything impressive, and one of those guys out of the 2 couldn't actually accomplish any combos, yet he can't do it himself. And for anybody who wants to try to give him brownie points and say, oh, well, he got a combo off. No, he didn't. He hit a special move that hits multiple times off a special move. He didn't set up for it or anything, nor did he follow it up. Sorry, I'm just being an asshole about it.
Oh my god! I can't stop laughing!
He gets away with a million free moves. This guy fucking sucks. His connection is shit, and he gets away with move after move after fucking move. I'm not gonna put up with it. The guy's fucking terrible. Congratulations, you play with a fucking Shoto character in every fucking game you play. You do the same pattern shit, and I can't punish any of your garbage gameplay because your connection fucking sucks. Fuck off. What a terrible player. That shit pisses me off legit. He's jumping in anti-air. Nothing. Over and over. No
Legit
anti-air.
pissed off because the circumstances aren't favorable for him, and that's why everything's bad. Like, this idiot's talking about... I want you to think about this for a minute. He talks about connections all the time. He talks about inputs. He talks about all that. Name one fighting game that's online that has a perfect connection, that has no dropped inputs, that has no lag, none of it. It doesn't exist. It may never exist. So what the fuck is he talking about? And he's too scared and too much of a coward bitch to go to tournaments and play anybody on land, which he would lose anyway. There's plenty of footage out on him doing that. So where the fuck is this miraculous fucking holy grail of fighting games that is completely lag free and completely is and has the strongest connection in the world? There's no problems. Where is this game at? Why hasn't any of us heard about it? Where is it? Someone please give me evidence of its existence. Because the complaints he makes is just ridiculous. It's the ranting of a child. It's ranting of a child. And even if he did have a perfect connection, no lag, no frame drops or anything, he'd still make up excuses because he's a fucking loser. At the end of the goddamn day, he's a fucking loser. He's never been great. He'll never be great. And he still and for whatever reason, his body's has accepted it. That's the reason why it's falling apart the way it is. It's already accepted its fate. But the brain hasn't yet. Despite the lack of oxygen. And certainly blood flow.
Fuck you and fuck your connection, man. Because you fucking suck. You get away with so much shit. How the fuck? You didn't legitimately beat me fucking once tonight. And you beat me like 4 times. It fucking sucks. God damn, that fucking guy pisses me off. Asshole.
He quit, Jasper. Can you believe that? He was so embarrassed. He quit the fucking lobby, dude.
What? Jab? I don't even do that jab super. I never even seen anyone do jab super. Oh my god, my move doesn't come out, of course. Wow. You see how stupid Chun-Li is? That's all Chun-Li can do.
All you can taste is salt.
Wow, my move didn't come out. I dropped my move completely. Yelp is just, look, it's not doing my move. That's 4 hits in a row he got for free. When I couldn't do anything about it. He wins now. Yeah. My move didn't come out again. The game dropped so many of my moves, it's tremendous. Seriously. It dropped so many of my moves that round, it's ridiculous. Just out of control nonsense.
It's very salty, but it also has this like sour flavor to it. It does. I've got this aftertaste in my mouth. Ugh. that just, it's not going away. It's a lingering saltiness in my mouth.
Air conditioner, keep going here. I'm hot. I'm hot in this fucking vest. It's very hot outside.
He complained about the platinum vest being, that was, overheating him. Now that vest is heating him up too, huh? Or maybe his ass is just chapped because he's losing. And slowly but surely, the mythos of him being a sound player in Super Turbo is dwindling right before his eyes. Every Friday night, more and more of his weaknesses get exposed. And he can't do shit about it. And even with all the wins that he obtains, it still doesn't take away from the obvious losses. And the losses are way more telling than his wins. Yikes.
Plumbing in the house, I'm wearing a fucking vest like an idiot. Oh, look at me. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, it's terrible. I look so stupid. Feel the need
to give this idiot right here $100 or $200 a day. Think about that. They feel the need. People feel compelled to give this idiot right here $200 a day. I am stunned. Absolutely fucking stunned.
Dude, I look so stupid. I look like a fat fuck.
Bullshit. Can't block. I can't, dude. It's too laggy. He can get away with way too much. It's the same as the fucking laggy Ryu earlier. This is the same shit. I can't do anything about it. He's not earning the hits. Bullshit. Nope, that's a hit string you can't interrupt. It's meaty, standing medium, low, medium, can't interrupt it into the roll.
Not if you don't have the timing down, and you didn't have the timing. That's why there was the break, and that's why he was able to hit you. The fuck are you talking about?
So he gets away with fucking just mashing super. Well, fuck that bullshit.
He quit the room, dude. He's so embarrassed he quit the fucking room. He's like, fuck this shit. God damn, that's bad.
Oh, you fucker. What the fuck? Wow. Well, he just kept literally jumping and mashing buttons, and I was trying to actually do like time skillful things. It doesn't work sometimes with people jumping and mashing buttons. So. Alright, anyway, I think that's about it for tonight. We had our share of laggy fun, didn't we?
Cerdo cucaracha. Now I know cucaracha means cockroach, but I don't know what cerdo means.
Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone.
Yeah, that's just slowly but surely beating him down. That's amazing. Imagine you guys running to a video game for refuge, right? It's the one thing, it's the one game of the week, right? That's supposed to perk up your week despite how bad it's been, and it turning into a living fucking nightmare, and you can't do shit about it. That's fucking amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me a chance to clean up, and then we will reconvene for final thoughts, and I'll let you guys go. Absolutely amazing.
Like that, in an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.
Hey yo, I just want to say shout out to my red bike. It got stolen about a year ago, and I think about you every day. But you know, now I got a blue bike, and it's not the same, but it's a new life, a new journey. So rest in pedals, red bike, I love you. I like to bask in the tropics with a flask in my pocket. If you act no brolic, I'll start laughing and mocking like a charismatic parrot that isn't comic. Now I'm feeling like the shit, cause I'm rapping with phonics. Loose off of Jen Ricky's, perusing Sin City, riding my Schwinn smooth like the swing of Ken Griffey. And the felt of the velvet, I said hell with a helmet. I can tell that you're jealous of the smell of the shellfish.
Oh boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Thank you very much to Burnell. I very much appreciate it. And oh my god, let's do final thoughts. Okay, so Platinum Vest is banned indefinitely. Well, obviously he's gonna have to bring it back because eventually he's gonna start losing support for the vest streak, and at the end of the day, it's not worth it. You bitching and complaining does not mean anything. It's very obvious that each one of those fucking vests are gonna fucking burn you up. It's the summer. It's been really, really hot this summer, as I told you. And so, like, you kind of have to just accept it and whatnot. You're gonna have to swallow your pride a little bit and shit. Speaking of swallowing your pride, no waifus. Hulk Hogan is better. Make of that what you will. But he's gonna have to deal with the vest streak. Eventually, Platinum Vest will come back and it's gonna dominate until another vest comes out that is more popular than that. Until then, Mr. Potato Head and his aluminum cover will carry the day. No waifus. And Hulk Hogan is better. If you say so, whatever you're into, man. Whatever you're into. And the 236 vest streak. I mean, he's almost there. He's almost at 25,000. To be honest. We'll see where it goes from there, but he's almost there. I never thought I'd make it this far, though, to be honest. But you know, it is what it is. No one's mad about it, though. It's stupid. It's really, really stupid, and it makes him look even more stupid. But how could anybody actually get mad at that shit? Is fucking crazy. You know he's misappropriating those funds anyway. Matter of fact, it's kind of let me show you the genius real quick. Let me show you the genius of, or at least tell you about the genius of Burnell. I want you to think about how this titles is basically been structured. Okay, so Platinum Vest is banned indefinitely. No waifus. Hulk Hogan is better than 236 vest streak. Now here's where the genius part of it. The 236 vest streak feeds into the Hulk Hogan, situation, which is basically WWE card game, right? Or WWE champions, right? That's where the money's going. It's going to this, which in turn. His and the fact that he can't have his way with Hulk Hogan in the game the way he wants it to, he's taking his frustration out on the vest, the main vest that's made him all this money, the Platinum Vest, which has allowed the vest streak to be what it is. It's one big circle. I don't know if Burnell thought about it that way, but I like to think that Burnell did, because that's the way I see it. Fucking amazing. If you pay attention to some of Burnell's titles, they kind of feed into that. Mighty D. Some of his titles are like that too, if you pay attention to it. To be honest, they kind of flow into each other. Anywho, I just thought that'd be a nice fun fact. As it pertains to the next one, let's see, Street Fighter's Salty Revolution. Like I said, he's not good. I don't know. I don't care what he used to be. He's not that now, and he wasn't that great back then. He's certainly not that now. He used to bitch and complain when he used to get beat up on land. Now we're online, and he's still getting beat the fuck up, and has a whole slew of excuses. Most of them don't even make sense, to be honest. Most of them, maybe a person will give him some credit for, maybe they'll give him a little bit of leeway, but after a while, it just becomes rather belligerent. You know what I'm saying? It kind of comes across as just inconsiderate. Inconsiderate certainly I think. It definitely doesn't have a lot of value to it, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, you have to accept what your limitations are, I should say, he won't. And one of the reasons why is because he's been playing it for a long time. So that right there automatically makes him great. If that's the case, then why don't you have an Evo? There's plenty of great players out there who have never won an Evo and they don't cry and complain about it. But Phil do. So it is what it is. Taxes are no longer a problem. We'll see. Let's wait until... I'm thinking we'll start hearing some shit in about October, November, around the holidays. We'll see if taxes aren't an issue then. So I don't think we should snort too early. I don't think he should have snorted too early. I think we're gonna have to wait and see. Let's wait till the holidays, because taxes have always been a pretty good lure to get people in to give him money. So we'll see how he plays it this year. And then no love for the vests. Yet again, he's getting tired of it. He would rather people give him money merely to exist, not for him to actually do anything. Even if it's something as simple as just putting on a vest. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. For all 5 of those vests, I can't remember how much he said his original one was. Let's be nice and say $70. The other ones, he probably bought the other 4, or not the other 4, the other 3 on the cheap. So let's say another 75 for all 3 of them. Let's be generous. So we're at 150 plus the platinum vest. He didn't even pay for that. So for $150, give or take, he's been able to generate almost $23,000. At least at the point that I'm recording. Who would complain about something like that? The profit margin's ridiculous, and yet he's still mad about it. And he still can't, and he finds it so insufferable that he doesn't want to have to deal with it. Yet this is something that he has admitted that he depends on. He needs this. And yet a part of him is trying to fuck it up for himself. It's amazing. And yet again, this goes back to what I said before about he's always found a way to get into his own way. It doesn't make a lot of sense on why. Excuse me. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on why he does it, but he does. It's a compulsion that he has. And for what reason, I don't know, and it only hurts him. It don't hurt anybody else. What are you going to do? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening in. I very much appreciate it. And I'll see you guys for the next one, whenever that may be. Hopefully sooner than later. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DSP News. Always late, never breaking. Unreliable coverage that you can't count on. A GTG Network of Productions for the Snort Report, as well as Hard Snorts, Gin and Tonic. I've been your host, /anchor GTG, and I'm signing off. Take care of yourselves, guys. End of broadcast. Oh, man.
Don't tell me I need a haircut. You can't walk a mile in my shoes cause I'm barefoot. Boss taking the toke, God's making the joke. With a Mickey Man or rookie card, close pinned to my spoke. I'm partying with the dead like Dia de los Muertos. People look at me funny cause I'm a scarecrow, but I don't care, bro, I'm snacking on apricots. I need my space like an astronaut. I'm in the sun chasing rum with the juice of a plum. In a singing mood and drinking booze like a pump. Someone stole my red bike, so I bought a blue one. I was sad, but fuck it, I got a new one. Chasing rum with the juice of a plum. In a singing mood and drinking booze like a pump. Someone stole my red bike, so I bought a blue one. I was sad, but fuck it, I got